Hurry, Sami.
The cover. Yeah.
What do we want to talk about?
I am him. I am him.
Hey, this is the Red Carpet Ring. This is featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King himself. We are here to talk about WWE Wrestlemania Night 1 post-show recap. That is what we're talking about tonight. This is Night 1. Now we got Night 2 tomorrow. There's a Night 2 tomorrow. But don't mean we can't kick it off talking about Night 1. You know, thank you. Yeah, this is an interesting show. I'm gonna go over each matches of what happened tonight. I'm also gonna give what I thought of each match, take my final review. Then later on, you know, we're gonna discuss it. See who came into the ring before I begin. Let's see, Mr. Goodbray reaction. Salute to you, Billy B. Billy Bishop, what's going on, man? Appreciate coming out, Mr. Approach. Yep, it was a good show. You're right. Now, you guys, I'm gonna go over each match, you know, chronological order style, and we'll see. You know, not talk about each one, and I give what I initially thought who was gonna win, and then I'll give show who did win. Now, the first match of the night that kicked off WWE WrestleMania 40 Night 1. The first result of that, let's see. We had Mommy Rhea Ripley, and she retained the Women's World Championship. You guys have no idea how I feel right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm so glad that Becky Lynch did not win tonight. Oh, I'm so glad she did not win tonight. Man, that was a great way to kick off the show, WrestleMania 40. Because you know we back here, because I was here earlier with NXT Stand Deliver. And I was like, man, we getting off to a good start. NXT was amazing. If you guys check it out. That's like, man, WrestleMania Night 1. Then start with Becky and Rhea. I was like, man, I know political reasons Becky win because her book, big name. But I really desperately, personally wanted Rhea to win. With that being said, WWE, especially you, Triple H, this is for you. Thank you, Triple H. Thank you.
Because I am that damn good.
I'm so glad that Becky did not win tonight. Now I know Rhea is a dominant champion. Mommy's on top for a reason. Champion for a year and running. Can't stop that. You can't stop greatness. You can't stop that. Not one bit. And y'all better recognize. But anyway, this was a good match. Rhea had a dope entrance. Had a performance, great way to kick off the show. Becky had a little interest, talking about book everything. Mommy, she was explaining how she'd been doing this for a year. Do you guys know that Rhea Ripley has now defeated Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania last year to win the Women's Championship? And now a year later, defeated Becky Lynch to retain the championship. I don't know about y'all, but Becky and Charlotte being defeated at WrestleMania by Rhea Ripley, that shows me that put Rhea Ripley at the top of the women's division. She's at the echelon of that division. That's an accomplishment in itself, let alone retaining her year-long run as Women's World Champion. Come on, man. This was great, man. This was great. This was a great match. And it showed that despite Becky Lynch doing that weak manhandle slam, the wannabe rock bottom, Rhea did not let that get to her. She had resilience. She hit her in that turnbuckle corner, hit her with the riptide, and it was over. It was over. So yes, it's going on. I like every moment of it. The book was really, like Good Brett said, definitely good. All I gotta say is, when it comes to Rhea Ripley, the streak is not over. Streak is not over yet. Not yet. Oh man. But they said Becky was sick. Said she wasn't feeling good. And she still went out there put on performance. In her ring attire. Oh my God. Who does her ring attire? She always has holes in her mat in her ring attire. Now this is Becky Lynch. This is the man. This is the multiple time world champion, the author of a brand new book. Audio book is here too on Red Carpet Ring. Check that out. But also, it's just ridiculous. Why can't she get her attire together? Yeah, she had a fever. She had a little fever. So I know that when they mentioned in interviews that she lost and she wasn't feeling good, I already know what's going to happen. Because if Becky keep getting irritated, while she lost her performance, she gonna go on one of these rants.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear one of these little rants that Becky may have and keep bugging with questions. She gonna put this little fever and all this victim stuff. But I think it was her being tired. You gotta realize she did the book tour. She did the Breakfast Club interview. She did Today's Show, I believe, or Good Morning America, one of the morning shows. Then she also did an interview with MMA Hour Ariel Helwani. That's 3. Then you're doing a book tour, and I said this, and I just said this to Good Red. Why are you doing the book tour in the middle of WrestleMania week? Why would you release around that time? You could have waited after WrestleMania. So that's what happens when you try to get all the attention, or everything be about you, and you crowning yourself. But other than that, Rhea put on a great performance. I don't know what's up with that family. What's up with that family with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch? You got Seth doing the tag team match tonight. You got him doing his world title match tomorrow. You got Becky doing this book tour in these interviews and promos, and headline into a women's world title match. I mean, what's up with y'all? Is Becky and Seth trying to outdo each other? Who could do more? Who could juggle the most? I can't even tell y'all got a kid together. Y'all act like single folks out here. A couple that's together with no children. Y'all who's trying to outdo each other the most? Why are y'all both doing so much in that household? Seth doing the most. Becky doing the most. Sit down somewhere. Sit down. And it's funny because what's the result of that? You both lost tonight. You both lost tonight. That's the crazy part about it. I don't know what's up with y'all. I mean, are y'all literally trying to be in line and trying to chase each other, see who could be the face that runs the place in the family? Is that what y'all trying to do? Seriously?
The face that runs the place?
Yeah, y'all gotta slow down. But back to the match. I like that the booking was good. I like, and then too, before that match started, Triple H kicked off WrestleMania. He said we dawn in a new era, and the new era is pretty much the Renaissance era. They call it. I call it technology era because the whole WWE Raw going to Netflix next January, and then the whole Vince McMahon name is being scraped out of the scrape. They scrape out of WWE's archives and database. This is a new era, and it's been like this for quite some time. So, I appreciate what Triple H has been doing, and it's good, And what he said, he made a mark, and that is undisputed the new era.
And that is undisputed.
So yeah, that's undisputed. But yeah, this was a solid match. Good way to kick off WrestleMania 40 Night 1. Good way for Rhea to do that. I'm glad it went down like that. Because I know the fans did not want to see Becky win. Sick or not, I still didn't want to see you win. But let's move on to the next match, y'all. The next match we had of the evening for night 1, we had actually 2 winners because it was the undisputed tag. Well, they're not undisputed anymore, but undisputed tag team championship 6-pack challenge. One team that did win one half of the belts first were Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. They call themselves A-Town Down. They won a SmackDown Tag Team Championship. They unveiled it. As I stated, I knew one team would win one set of belts. Now, this match here, it had a botch. I know that Damian Priest, at one point in the match, was called by the referee, and I know we all was like, why? What happened? And I know when he did that, he switched out the ladder because the ladder was broke, guys. It was broke. And not only the ladder was broke, Miz came up to try to challenge him for the belt, and Damian Priest, do a South of Heaven choke slam move. He botched that. Miz, he barely went down to the mat. You could tell that was a clear botch. And I think when the referee let him know about the broken ladder, it kind of, deterred his focus on the focus at hand, which is getting the tag team belts and a match. But other than that, I know Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, who hasn't been doing anything, haven't done nothing significant. They are the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, meaning that they're not undisputed anymore. SmackDown belts go back to SmackDown, Raw stay on Raw. And hopefully with this change going back to being disputed, change the design of the belts. I'm going to say it again. Change the design of the belts. They're ugly. I don't like that red blue. Change that. Every other belt in WWE has been changed for the United States to the Intercontinental Women's World Title, the WWE Women's Title, Roman's Undisputed Title. Seth got a brand new World Heavyweight Championship. That's the only belt that has not been changed since we are in this new era, as Triple H said it. Change these belts. Belts ugly, man. Change it. Now, with that being said, we did have a second set of winners in this matchup. As I predicted, I said the Awesome Truth was going to win the Raw Tag Team belts. Retribution for how the Judgment Day treated R-Truth, being bogus to him. Then Miz chiming in, being his tag team partner. They go through their battles with Judgment Day. It turned out I was right. They are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. So this was good. This was the first win at WrestleMania for R-Truth in his whole career. And he's been with WWE, I think, since 2008. Well, consistently. I know he was there 2001, but I think he left and came back. Consistently, never left since 08 or 07, whatever case may be. He got his WrestleMania moment. The crowd was happy. I was happy too. I'm glad that he won tonight. Also, let's hit the like and subscribe button. Let's stop playing games. Like, subscribe, and notification bell should come to the ring. Yes, the IC belt needs to go. Yes, I am so tired of that belt. That needs to get designed too. Good point, good bread. Get that out of there. But I'm happy that R-Truth and Miz won the Raw Tag Team belt, meaning since R-Truth and Miz did win tag team belt, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory won SmackDown. That means that Judgment Day did not win any belts. They lost both set of belts. They're titleless now. Titleless. No belts. That's it. Now Damian Priest still got the money back contract, and I think it's about to expire in the next few months. So I don't know who's going to cash in on Seth or whoever the case may be, but I don't know what they're going to do with that. But with that contract, because again, kind of old and repetitive, and that's not a prediction. That is definitely a spoiler on that one.
And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Yeah, so yes, they are good that they won the belts. Congratulations to R-Truth and Miz, and Awesome Truth, and congratulations to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Eight town down under. Whatever. Next match we had was a tag team match, another tag team match. Rey Mysterio and Andrade versus Santos and excuse me, and Santos and Dominic Mysterio. And these were the winners for that match. Rey Mysterio and Andrade defeated Dominic and Santos. Seemed like this was botched too, and it was an audible call. It seemed like Carly was going to turn, and they went and had the goofiest. You had these two fools in a mask, Jason Kelsey and some other guy from Philadelphia. They attacked Dom as he was getting a chair, and they won, meaning Andrade and Rey 1, 2, 3. This match was stupid. Charles Irvin, thanks for coming to the ring. I think the Money in the Bank contract ended June. Well, it's from the date he won it. Unless you mean June 30th. He won it July 1st of last year. So let me go look right now. I'm glad you brought that up. So what's 365 days from July 1st, 2023? You're right, Charles. It's June 30th. If Damian Priest do not cash in his contract by June 30th, 2024, that contract will be null and void, and it will be expired. So yes, it expires the last day of June. Give your props on that, man. We keep forgetting that it was on the 1st of July last year. So you awesome for that, bro.
And I'm awesome!
So yes, it does expire in June, as Charles stated. But yes, Santos, I did not care for it. The match was going very well until them two clowns came in. So I was not a fan of that. I don't think that finish was needed. Maybe it was they called an audible because the crowd knew that Carlito may turn on the LWO and Andrade and Rey. So with that being said, that was the match. Congratulations to Rey and Andrade. Andrade first WrestleMania as well. Next up, Drew Mack will win tomorrow night. Can't see him cashing in on him. Nope, not going to happen. Nope, you're right. Next match we had twin versus twin. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso, and as I predicted, Jimmy Uso lost to Jey. Jey won. This match was a super kick match, and was not feeling that. It's like they was making fun of the Young Bucks, all the super kicking. And then you had Jimmy saying, I don't want to do it, man. I'm sorry. And he tricked Jey. Went up for a frog splash, and Jey kicked out when Jimmy did that. And that's all I got to say about this match as a whole.
You just made the list! Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, I was not feeling this match too much. I wasn't a big fan of this match. I know they was trying to tell a story, but the whole super kick got on my nerves. Then Jimmy looked out of shape. He was I mean, it was just kicking match. And it proves I see it why Jimmy Uso is not the guy they run with on a singles run. They're more to they're Jay Uso. He's the one on Monday Night Raw, the premiere show. He's the one that held the tag team belts with Cody. He's the one over with Yeet. And he competed for several matches on Raw. He's competed for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's competed for the Intercontinental Championship, and he's had multiple one-on-one singles matches, and he's been doing fairly well. So I see why they did that. Jay definitely is the better singles wrestler between him and his brother, and he was ultimately outperformed his brother because he's the one that won the match tonight. Brother versus brother, twin versus twin, and it was a great introduction. They was back in my brother's keeper. Then at the end they said, "I am not my brother's keeper." Back to back. I thought that was dope. Great story though. Great story. Just the match sucked, but yeah, tonight would have been his best bet. Yeah, should have cashed in. You know when he should have cashed in, Good Bread? He should have cashed in when Roman speared Seth through the barricade. He could have cashed on right there, dragged to the ring, got a little contract, but you know Rock was going power hungry, so he wasn't about to allow for that. But anyway, back to the match. This match was not all that, not the best in my opinion. But congratulations to Jey Uso. Don't know what's going to happen next with Jey Uso since he defeated his brother. I don't know what's the next move going to be, but you know he's still going to be on Raw. We go back to SmackDown with the upcoming draft. As Triple H stated, there will be a draft on the Logan Paul Impulsive podcast. But only time will tell what's going to happen next. And that's all I have for that particular match. But we can continue on because there are a few more matches. The next match we have is the 6-woman tag. And that is Jade Cargill on her WrestleMania debut. Bianca Belair, EST, and Naomi. They defeated Damage CTRL. And we knew these girls were going to win due to Damage CTRL. They let Jay get her shine, let her do her thing. She even got the pinfall. It's pretty much Bianca and Naomi step back. They let Jay do her thing, did a finisher. Then Bianca did her finisher before Jay. You notice Bianca got out the ring and let Jay get her spot. Naomi was out, get a spot. So it was a good spotlight to highlight Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 40 for her first ever real match. Not counting Royal Rumble because that was over the top rope, but a good match, especially on the big stage. So congratulations to those 3 women. They did their thing in that match. Congratulations to those 3. But this is nothing particular or crazy about this match. It is what it is. At that point, I don't know what's going to happen with these 3 next. They're all on SmackDown. Similar to what I said about Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. Who knows what's going to happen with the upcoming draft? Normally, the draft is after WrestleMania. It could be later this month or early next month. But only time will tell what's going to happen. But great story. We knew Damage CTRL was going to lose. But let's get to the matches that I really did like, besides the ones about Rhea and the other match. Now, the match I'm talking about, we got to give this match its due. And it's Sami Zayn, new Intercontinental Champion. Before I even go any further, let me give him his props. Let's give Sami his props. He put in the work for the Bloodline. He was in a great storyline with Kevin Owens, great tag team, and he took some L's along the way. But now that he won tonight and he ended Gunther's long title run, he deserves this. So yes, Sami Zayn deserved it. I just want to give him his props. This was one of the best matches of the night. Gunther was taking Sami lightly. He thought that Sami couldn't beat him. He was taunting Sami's wife. And Sami's wife, she was such a good supporter. She said, "It's over." She was talking to him before his match, saying, "You okay? You got this." Then after he talked to his wife and son, he talked to KO, gave him a big hug, had a little pep talk. He went out there. He did his thing. I like how he got the brain buster on Gunther. And Sami just showed that resilience. When Gunther had him down on the mat, he has back turned. Sami kept getting up. The crowd was clapping for him, they were cheering for him. Now I was one of them, and he hit with a Luba kick. Boom, 1, 2, 3, new Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn, and ended the long run of Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion at 666 days. Very strange, very strange days as Intercontinental Champion. I know 666 means certain numbers in the entertainment industry for what I've heard, but anyway, I'm glad that Sami won. I'm glad he defeated Gunther. I thought Sami was going to lose tonight, but I'm glad that I was wrong and Gunther won. I mean, Gunther did not win and he lost the title. Now, I don't know what's going to happen next with Gunther. Whoever wins the world title match between Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre tomorrow night, night 2, will he be the next challenger in line? Whoever wins that match, I don't know if he's going to be a contender because Gunther's been holding his own. He's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. I don't see that record being broken anytime soon, considering the fact he just broke that record from the Honky Tonk Man. That is a long number. It's going to be some big shoes to fill with Sami with that new title. I believe this is Sami's 3rd championship run with the Intercontinental belt because he held it twice before, once during the COVID era. But it's when he first grew his hair out and that long beard he got now. But congratulations to Sami Zayn. He put on a great performance. So did Gunther. He held the Intercontinental Championship down. I'm not, we got to give Gunther his credit too. And he put on, he always put on a great performance. Whether it's a Monday Night Raw or WrestleMania or SummerSlam, Gunther always brings his best when it comes to these matches. But with that being said, that's the end of that particular match. We got the main event, and you guys already know what the main event is. The WrestleMania main event, which is the tag team match of Seth and Cody versus The Rock Final Boss and Roman Reigns, the tribal chief head of the table. And as I predicted, I did predict that my final prediction was that Cody and Seth would win. I first had Rock and Roman winning, then I switched it. But I guess I was in my first gut. Rock and Roman did win tonight, and it's your bloodline rules for tomorrow night of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes in a undisputed Universal Championship match, a rematch of last year. Now, they say it's your bloodline rules. If you notice that, very good size of this match. Seth Rollins wore that ridiculous colored attire. Dark colors symbolizing heel turn. Rock, as you know, he's going to be filming a movie in May next month. And he did not take no hard bumps. So he took very, very limited bumps that he could to the best of his ability. And he mostly got offense. Roman, one thing they did mention with Roman tonight, Michael Cole said he's battling leukemia. And I don't know if that means that Roman's going to lose tomorrow night. They said he was reportedly taking time off. He won't return to May or later. But they say he's battling leukemia. Like, we know he had leukemia from the past. I thought his leukemia was in remission. Why did they bring that up during the match? I don't know. Hopefully Roman is okay and his health is in check and that leukemia is not returned to his system. Hopefully that's not the case, but I thought that was a little weird. But yeah, Seth seemed a little hurt. He keep doing that stomp. He did that stomp like 5-6 times in that match. They keep playing off his back and his ankle. I'm definitely convinced that Seth is not 100% still, and I'm definitely convinced that tonight that Seth will not be walking out of WrestleMania 40 Night 2 as the World Heavyweight Champion. He will lose to Drew McIntyre, and that ain't no secret knowledge. That's facts. But this was a good work match. Rock was also abusing his authority, saying he told the ref when they went out to the ring when it was Rock and Seth on one side of the arena. I mean of the with the crowds. Then Roman and Cody's on the opposite side. Rock told the ref, "If you count this, you're fired." He was cursing them out. Roman was cursing too. We're definitely in the era where the cursing is back. Shades of Attitude Era, 1997 through 2001 kind of era. We're getting that kind of back, but technology era or Renaissance era. But anyway, Rock was also, there was one point where Rock, where Cody, he grabbed Cody's legs. He pulled the ref out in the count. When Roman had Cody in the guillotine, Rock grabbed his legs and the ref just looked like, I can't do nothing. He was threatening to fire me. He threatened to fire him early in the match. But it was great storytelling. Great. Rock right now as the final boss, who is on the board of TKO. He's giving me shades of the Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon character. Back also in the Attitude Era when he abuses authority over many superstars like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, etc. That's who Rock remind me of with that. And even Michael Cole said this during the match. Now, with the whole Bloodline rules, it seemed like this match, the tag team match was on the Bloodline rules. Honestly, when I heard Rock tell the ref, "If you count me out, you're fired," I knew then at that moment that Cody and Seth had no chance of whatsoever to win this match. I knew that the odds were in Rock and Roman's favor at this point. No chance that Seth and Cody was going to win. No chance at all. None.
No chance in hell.
I knew there was no chance he was going to win. They was going to win once Rock abused his authority. But like I said, Roman, we thought that they may have lost when Rock, got accidentally speared by Roman Reigns, but he didn't. And with that being said, they still came out on top. Roman, it seemed like Cody was going to, just like last year WrestleMania, it was the same scenario. He hit all those crossroads that Cody backs up to the ropes. And last year, Solo Sikoa, hit the Samoan spike on Cody during the title match at WrestleMania 39. And tonight, instead of Solo interfering, speaking of which, there was no Solo anywhere in sight tonight. Not during this match or the Jay and Jimmy match. Meanwhile, Rock hit Cody with the weight belt, and he taunted him on Rhodes. On Rhodes was interacting, getting back and forth with him, and he hit him with that. And Roman hit the spear on Cody. He tagged in Rock. Rock hit the rock bottom, did the people's elbow, did a signalization of the neck, put his fingers on the neck, saying it's over, and that was it. Rock and Roman won the tag team match in the main event of WrestleMania 40 against Seth and Cody. And then ensure Bloodline rules for tomorrow night, which will be, like I said, Cody versus Roman for Roman's Undisputed Universal Championship in the main event. That's funny because Roman also, he's the first person since the whole WrestleMania 2 night thing began back at WrestleMania 36. Roman's the first person I see that main event at both nights. He main evented tonight, and he's going to main event again tomorrow night. It's just tomorrow night, the odds will be in his favor since him and Rock won Bloodline rules, which pretty much what this match was. That means Rock will be there ringside. You're going to see Jimmy Uso. You're going to see Solo. You're going to see Paul Heyman. But best believe, I still see Cody may win, especially if Roman leukemia has returned. He has to take time off. He could get help from Jey Uso, help from maybe Stone Cold Steve Austin may make an appearance. John Cena could make an appearance. Many other WWE legends could make an appearance. And maybe people from the locker room that's on Cody's side, that's against what Rock is doing, and the Bloodline could interfere. So that don't mean Cody's completely counted out. He could still possibly win tomorrow night's match and be the new Undisputed Universal Champion. If that's the case, that means both champions, Roman and Seth, will lose their respective World Championships tomorrow night at WrestleMania 40 Night 2. But other than that, though, it was a solid event. A lot of, some matches I didn't care for. But other than that, great storytelling. And this was in Philly. I know they was playing off how Philly was cold, all of that. We had Lil Wayne in appearance. He made an appearance. They showed other people in the crowd, other entertainers. They showed Wale was in attendance, and they showed other people. But with that being said, other than that, what is my review on WrestleMania 40, Night 1 in Philadelphia, April 6th? I would say for this event, for WrestleMania, I got Night 1, 4 out of 5. This was a solid WrestleMania. Like I said, it was one match I didn't like. Well, actually, two. I would say Jimmy and Jay was stupid. And the whole, that was the match that was dumb. I know the Bianca 6-woman tag was to put Jade over, but I had no high expectations for that match. But the brother versus brother match could have been a lot better. It was too much super kicking. I felt like WWE was was making fun of the Young Bucks who are in AEW. I call them the most overrated tag team in the wrestling industry. You guys can challenge me on that if you don't think so. But other than that, this was a 4 out of 5. Like I said, great way to kick off the first night of WrestleMania. And we got night 2. Like I said, we got 3 world title matches. We got not just Roman and Seth, Roman and Cody. We have Seth and Drew. We also have Bayley versus Iyo Sky for the WWE Women's Championship. We have AJ Styles and LA Knight. We got the Street Profits of Bobby Lashley in the Philadelphia Street fight against the Final Testament. There's a lot of good matches going on tomorrow night as well as tonight. So definitely something to look forward to. And also we got the triple threat match of the United States title match. Logan Paul champion versus KO and the Viper Randy Orton. But this was also a good WrestleMania. They had 72,000 attendance record. So that was great. You guys can also check me out on X where I'm streaming now. But yeah, definitely a good one. Definitely a good one tonight. I'm gonna cut it off now for X. Say our goodbyes there. But this was a good stream. Good stream of talking about WrestleMania. WrestleMania was a good night. I love the direction that WWE's going, and it's only going to get better. WrestleMania 39 was amazing. WrestleMania 40 just got better, especially with night 1 having a main event, especially with The Rock there. How often do we get The Rock at WrestleMania these days? Not many. So let's enjoy what we can. Even for the people that don't like The Rock, this is money-making match. And there's going to be more money-making matches tomorrow night. But it definitely was a good match. We have today NXT Stand and Deliver. They brought it, Then we have WrestleMania Night 1. WrestleMania 40 Night 1. This was amazing. And we have Night 2 tomorrow night. WrestleMania 40 Night 2. But definitely something to look forward to. I can't wait to see what's going to happen between Roman and Cody. And of course, Seth and Drew. CM Punk's commentator. Then we have will Damian Priest cash in on Drew tomorrow night, or Seth, who wins the match? That's a story. The Bayley and Iyo story. Will Damage CTRL interfere? Will Bayley get help from Naomi? Possibly Bianca and Jade. A lot of great storytelling. Then the LA Knight and AJ Styles, it should be a no holds barred on False Count Anywhere. That's my opinion. And then, of course, we got the triple threat for the United States title. And then, of course, we have the Philadelphia Street fight. Bobby Lashley and Street Profits versus the Final Testament, which is Karrion Kross and AOP, Authors of Pain. Other than that, though, this is a great event. Can't go wrong with WrestleMania. And I believe the direction too that WWE's going, since they're dawning in a new era. WWE's not just only trying to take over the wrestling industry. They are number one. There's no one can match them. No, nobody, not AEW, not TNA, nobody. But they over try to take the sports world, meaning they're going against their model what NFL is doing, NBA, MLB, mainly NFL and NBA. They model little stuff after that. Because you notice since 2014, anytime a major sports team win a championship, whether it's the NBA championship, the World Series, the Super Bowl, stuff like that, or the finals, they always get gifted a custom-made WWE Championship by WWE. So with the Netflix deal, next January, WWE's really on a whole another level, and they're definitely taking things over. Streaming's in, cable's dead. If no one watches cable no more. This is a streaming era. Kids stream everywhere. This is what it's about. And WWE is taking it up a notch by keeping up with the times and being 10 steps ahead of everybody else. With that being said, I say thank you, WWE. Thank you for providing us for NXT Stand Deliver and WWE Wrestlemania 40 Night 1 and Night 2 tomorrow. And it's a great WrestleMania weekend. Don't forget, we got Raw after WrestleMania. I will cover that as well. So, like I always cover Monday Night Raw. So, great event by WWE. So, salute to WWE. They stepped it up in the whole, ever since the HUD scandal in 2022, they stepped it up. And I thank WWE for that because we know the product was very still under Vince McMahon regime. We don't have to worry about that no more. This is out of there. He's not coming back. But like I said, great WrestleMania thus far. Only can't wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow night. And this is night 1. And that's all I have regarding WWE WrestleMania 40 Night 1 post-show recap. You guys in the live chat right now and also on the playback and comment section below. Tell me what you think of WrestleMania 40 Night 1. What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match? What did you like in certain parts of the event? Where your favorite interests is, etc., etc. I would love to hear all. Soon two videos will pop up for Red Carpet Reign. First will be WrestleMania 40 final predictions. Next video will be NXT Stand and Deliver 2024 predictions. Until then, it is OUT.